Best game of every year, 2002 to 2026. 2002, Metroid Prime. When it first came out on the Nintendo GameCube, it completely changed what people expected from first-person games. Instead of only shooting enemies, you explored an alien world, solved puzzles, unlocked new abilities, and discovered hidden secrets. The atmosphere was incredible, the music was unforgettable, and every new area felt exciting. More than 20 years later, many gamers still consider Metroid Prime one of the greatest games ever made. Next is 2003, and the winner is Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. This game wasn't just for Star Wars fans, it became one of the best RPGs ever created. Every choice mattered. You could become a legendary Jedi or turn to the dark side and change the entire story. The characters were memorable, the plot twists were amazing, and even today, many people still hope for a full remake. For 2004, it's Half-Life 2. This game was years ahead of its time. The graphics looked incredible, the enemy AI was smart, and the physics engine changed gaming forever. Then there was the famous gravity gun, one of the coolest weapons ever made. Half-Life 2 inspired countless games that came after it, and is still remembered as one of the best first-person shooters in history. 2005, Resident Evil 4. This game completely reinvented the Resident Evil series. The new over-the-shoulder camera became the standard for third-person shooters, and the mix of horror, action, and exploration was almost perfect. Every boss fight felt exciting, every village was terrifying, and Leon Kennedy became even more iconic. Even today, it's considered one of the greatest games Capcom has ever made. 2006, The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. Oblivion took players into one of the biggest fantasy worlds ever created at the time. You could explore huge cities, mysterious caves, magical forests, and dangerous dungeons. You weren't forced to follow the main story. Instead, you could become a warrior, a mage, a thief, or simply explore the world at your own pace. Its freedom made it one of the best RPGs of its generation. For 2007, it's BioShock. Set in the underwater city of Rapture, this game delivered an unforgettable experience. The world looked beautiful and terrifying at the same time. The story kept surprising players from beginning to end, and the famous Big Daddies quickly became gaming icons. BioShock proved that video games could tell deep, emotional stories while still delivering fantastic gameplay. The best game of 2008 is Grand Theft Auto 4. Rockstar created the most realistic open-world players had ever seen. Liberty City felt alive with detailed streets, busy traffic, and believable characters everywhere. Nico Bellic's story was darker and more emotional than previous GTA games, making it one of Rockstar's most memorable adventures. It set a new standard for open-world games. 2009, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. It felt like playing through a Hollywood action movie. From climbing snowy mountains to escaping collapsing buildings and fighting on moving trains, every moment was packed with excitement. Nathan Drake became one of PlayStation's biggest heroes, and many people still consider this the best game in the Uncharted series. 2010, Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar proved they could make more than just GTA. The huge Wild West was full of life, with deserts, forests, wildlife, and small towns waiting to be explored. John Marston's story was emotional from beginning to end, and the ending became one of the most unforgettable moments in gaming history. It's still one of the greatest open-world games ever made. 2011, The Elder Scrolls V. Dragons returned, magic filled the world, and players were free to create their own adventure. Whether you wanted to become a powerful warrior, a stealthy assassin, or a legendary mage, Skyrim let you play your own way. With hundreds of quests, endless exploration, and thousands of mods created by the community, it's still one of the most popular RPGs ever. 2012, The Walking Dead. This game showed that amazing graphics aren't everything. The emotional story, difficult choices, and the unforgettable relationship between Lee and Clementine touched millions of players around the world. Every decision felt important, and the ending is still remembered as one of the saddest moments in gaming history. You gave me the idea for this video. Your opinions and comments are really important to me, and I read all of them. This video was created from this person's idea. If you want me to make a video about something, make sure to tell me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more and better videos. 2013 Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar somehow made an even bigger and better open world than before. For the first time in the series, you could switch between three main characters, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, and each one had a unique personality and story. Los Santos was packed with things to do, from races and heists to random events and hidden secrets. More than 10 years later, GTA 5 is still one of the best-selling games of all time and continues to have millions of active players. 2014 Dragon Age Inquisition. This massive RPG gave players a beautiful fantasy world full of dragons, dangerous enemies, and meaningful choices. Every decision could affect the story, your companions, and even the ending. The game combined exploration, strategy, and storytelling to create one of the best role-playing experiences of the decade. 2015 The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Many gamers consider it one of the greatest video games ever made. As Geralt of Rivia, you explored a huge open world filled with unforgettable characters, incredible side quests, and powerful monsters. Even the optional missions felt like full stories. Years after its release, The Witcher 3 is still the game that many open-world RPGs are compared to. Moving on to 2016, we have Overwatch. Blizzard introduced a colorful team-based shooter with unique heroes, each having their own abilities and playstyle. Every match required teamwork, strategy, and quick reactions. Overwatch became a global esports title and attracted millions of players around the world, helping redefine the hero shooter genre. The best game of 2017 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Nintendo completely reinvented the Zelda series. Instead of guiding players through a fixed path, the game gave them complete freedom. You could climb almost any mountain, solve puzzles in countless ways, and explore the world however you wanted. It inspired many modern open-world games and remains one of Nintendo's greatest achievements. 2018 God of War. Kratos returned with a brand new adventure inspired by Norse mythology. This time he wasn't alone. His son Atreus joined him on an unforgettable journey. The emotional story, satisfying combat, incredible graphics, and the famous single-camera presentation made this one of the most cinematic games ever created. 2019 Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Created by From Software, this game rewarded skill, patience, and perfect timing. Every boss fight felt like a real challenge, and every victory felt earned. Instead of simply making players stronger with better equipment, Sekiro pushed them to become better at the game itself. For 2020, it's The Last of Us Part 2. Few games have sparked as much discussion as this one. No matter where you stand on the story, there's no denying its incredible graphics, detailed animations, emotional performances, and intense gameplay. It became one of the most awarded games in history. 2021, It Takes Two. This co-op adventure proved that games are even more fun when played together. Every level introduced new mechanics, keeping the experience fresh from beginning to end. It became one of the best cooperative games ever made, and won the hearts of both players and critics. 2022, Elden Ring. From Software combined the challenging combat they were famous for, with a huge open world full of secrets, powerful bosses, and rewarding exploration. Players spent hundreds of hours discovering hidden locations and creating their own adventures. It quickly became one of the biggest games of the decade. 2023, Baldur's Gate 3. This RPG gave players an incredible amount of freedom. Your choices truly mattered. Every playthrough could be different, and the characters quickly became fan favorites. It raised the bar for role-playing games and became one of the highest-rated games ever released. 2024 Astro Bot. For 2024, it's Astro Bot. What looked like a simple platformer turned out to be one of the most creative and polished games of the year. With fantastic level design, smooth gameplay, and tons of PlayStation references, Astro Bot reminded everyone why platform games are still so much fun. 2025, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. This beautiful RPG impressed players with its unique art style, emotional story, and exciting turn-based combat. It quickly became one of the biggest surprises of the year and earned praise from both critics and fans. 2026, GTA 6, and finally 2026. Right now, nobody knows what the best game of the year will be. My prediction is GTA 6. After years of waiting, expectations couldn't be higher, and it has the potential to become one of the biggest game releases ever. But that's just my guess. What do you think will be the best game of 2026? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.